lie about
Hello.
not being gay. I told you I was going to open with that. So
What'd you say? I said hello as soon as you said
I
it.
lied about not being gay. So to fill you guys in, before we recorded, we were all catching up a little bit and talking about like some stuff. And I got on a tangent about like at one point in life I was like, am I gay? And I was like, nah, dudes are icky. But then Melissa went downstairs, so I shut the door so Penny wouldn't come in. And then I locked the door and turned to Brandon and was like, I lied about not being gay. Now open that burning mouth. Yeah, and that's why it took us another 10 minutes to start recording.
Yes.
Because we had,
Tangents.
relations. We talked.
In tangents.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
dude, what? Another tangent. What is the blue and yellow shirt? Is that Fallout?
No. So, the blue and yellow shirt is Melissa's coworkers. They like go when they
Bowling.
could. Yeah, they would go bowling like every year just for the fuck of it.
I fucking miss bowling.
And so for the fun of it, her boss will get them a bowling shirt with a funny nickname she gives them on it, just so it's not theirs, and just to give them shit. I don't know.
Yeah. That's cool.
But and so like we have it's like honestly. So I was like, no, why? No, honestly, it's actually pretty fun. They're pretty cool, and then they do that, and then we go out for like food and all that stuff. And
I miss bowling, man. Like with I was kind of hopeful with the vaccines and stuff. Like
I got the name Meatloaf, by the way.
Oh, nice. I don't think I had a cool bowling nickname. Yo, I did. It's also my Super Smash Brothers name. So if I ever play Smash Brothers with you and you let me make a custom name, my name is Andy Three Dicks. I don't know why, but someone put that up as my bowling name, and this was back when I was in the Army, so everyone called me Edie. Like, everyone still calls me Edie. That guy did not know that my name was Andy, but he put my name in the bowling lane as Andy Three Dicks. And then halfway through the game, he was like, yo, what is your first name? And I was like, it's Andrew. And he did not believe me. And I had to bust out, like, my military ID, my driver's license, and I had my social security card on me for some fucking reason. But yeah. That was my cool bowling nickname, I guess. Yeah, I fucking back to what I was saying.
Yeah,
I was really hopeful for the COVID stuff, man. Like with the vaccines going around, and like I know people weren't fully getting it, but I was like, maybe things will be chill. And like I still go out to places. If I start feeling sick, I distance from people and whatnot. So I'm a little more lenient than I used to be, but like. Fucking people are getting this shit again, like at even worse rates, and it blows. Because if one of us gets it, we haven't figured out how to set up fucking socially distant shit.
I mean, essentially, I've thought about it. I would just have to. Essentially, luckily, I figured out the new system. So after this, I will have to record you on it so I can do the audio fun stuff.
Good shit.
And then
with the Pathfinder stuff, I've also figured out Discord a lot more.
Okay.
I do want to hit up Mitch, which his stream is going on as we record. You should go back and watch it if he has it recorded and available. He's opening Pokemon cards while eating a very spicy chip. I was going to go do that with him today, but we couldn't record yesterday because some bad things happened in the city. And then I decided to work, and I have been at work since 6 a.m. yesterday. And what time is it now?
It is 6:04.
Yeah, I've been awake for 24 and a half days plus 2 hours because I woke up at 4. So whatever that math is.
Yeah. It's been. Well, I mean, obviously, you guys kind of know if we're talking about that.
I don't really want.
Yeah, I don't. I kind of don't want to. It's
depressing stuff. We can do. Obviously,
I mean, to be fair, I guess like we literally live.
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
I'm not. I know. Let's not get into it because just for the quick thing, like I live a mile from it.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say
it was a bit off. It was weird.
But eventually, we should.
And I was home.
When we have an audience, because people know our opinion on this.
We don't. But we don't need to.
But when we have an audience, I think we should set something up if something like that happens again, which we know it will, to get some charity to the people and whatnot. But anyways,
we already are donating to the local whatever stuff. Yeah.
So
but yeah.
Which tangent?
Anyways,
I owe you money, and I gave $50 to that thing. So.
Yeah. No. Cool. Yeah. That's fine. No. It's Anyways.
I hope the camera picked up my sad down. I owe you money. I gave money to somebody else. I'm sorry.
I got my Pokemon game.
Yeah, you got his Pokemon game.
That's not.
Yeah. Oh, I got something cool too. How far are we into the episode?
That's dark.
Like 6 minutes?
No matter what I did out of there, it was going to be dark, but that is kind of dark.
Oh,
just to be like, just a right turn and yeah. I got my Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, I had a joke followed up for that. Can we rewind?
Yeah. Hold on. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, I don't think we should really talk about that thing. We're hinting at it a little bit. Some people that know the area know what we're talking about, and it's going to happen again, and it shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I got my Pokemon.
Dude, I got something cool too. You want to know what it was?
Yeah.
I got a fucking biological father. We found him.
That happened.
Yeah.
So I guess we will.
Yeah, we can fill some.
We can really. Okay, so actually, real fucking rewind.
Oh yeah.
You know where I'm going now.
Vaguely. I've been awake for a long time.
So last year for Christmas, me and Melissa got Edie a 23andMe because we didn't know his dad.
For me, just so people know, a lot of people wanted to get it for me because I didn't know my dad. My mom and, well, I'm going to call him my father.
Yeah.
My stepdad's my dad. Clarification.
Yeah. Yes.
Including my parents that have raised me thought that I wanted a DNA test to find my dad. I didn't really care. I wanted it for medical reasons and to know my heritage. But anyways, continue, my friend.
Yeah, so we were like, you know what, we should figure out like his medical stuff at least. And so we got him that just for that sake, and then whatever, bygones. We ended up talking about his I went through his medical, all his awesome DNA shit.
My fucking powerful elite muscles.
His elite muscles, his athletic elite muscles, like a boss.
Yeah.
But we
flex on him.
Yeah,
flexing for change.
Flex for change. All the throwbacks.
Yeah, it got
all the throwbacks with the ultimate throwback. So if anyways, no. So we ended up we got it for him for just that.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll let you take it from here.
When I got the results, I was hanging out in Ohio. And I was real nervous. I was like, I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna fucking find out who my dad is, and I'm not ready to process that and blah 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 and So I had somebody else open it and read through it and then tell me what was going on. But that was back in
October and early November.
You got me at right before Christmas. When I got the first.
Oh yeah, the DNA test. Yes.
That was back in January.
Yeah.
I want to say January.
Probably, yeah, because it would have been.
Results,
when you got them, yes.
But I didn't get any close family members or anything. I had 6th, 7th, 8th cousins, and then Halloween this year, several months later, I went to Youmacon. Came back, which we mentioned the post-con sad vibes. We didn't mention this because we were waiting on official results to clarify. But on Halloween, I matched with someone who was my cousin. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I noticed we didn't match on the X chromosome, which means she was from my paternal side. And I was like, that's wild. And then I matched with my aunt on the paternal side. And I was like, that's wild. And I'm at work with the post-con sad vibes, like already a little sad about, I was hanging out with my friends and now I'm not hanging out with my friends and I'm at work. And then she messaged me and was like, hey, this dude's probably your dad. And then he messaged me when I was driving home from work, and then he called me on Halloween. So we're passing out candy to kids and shit. And I'm like talking to my father. Yeah. And he wound up going and getting the test and everything. And yeah, turns out that's my father.
To be honest, my favorite thing of all of it.
Oh yeah, the joke he made
is that I don't remember whatever you said, but you said you said that and you only talked to him for 5 minutes, I think.
It was short.
So
it was
very
like
short.
20 or 30 minutes. I've talked to him a little bit more.
Oh, okay, yeah. But at that time,
it was
super
short.
super short because that was like before he even went and got tested. But it was like I was laughing because like you immediately said like
I said the joke to you. It was I was like I came home and was like I won't lie, I cried a little because I was freaking out.
Yeah.
But I came home and I'm pretty sure it was obvious to you and Melissa like that I had freaked out about something, and you guys were like, "What's the matter?" And like, I wonder what you guys were thinking was the matter with me, but like I didn't give them any time to think. I was just like, so, and I gave Brandon my phone and I was like, "That's my dad." And then I wound up talking to him a little bit, but like I use humor to cope. So I was talking to Brandon and was like, man, this is wild. I'm like, the scariest thing that can happen to a man is like some dude like calling you and being like, hey, I think you're my dad. And it just so happens it's fucking Halloween. And then when I was talking to him, he's like, yeah, kind of wild that it's Halloween. And the scariest thing that can happen to a man is being like, hey, you got a kid you didn't know about. And I was like, oh, fuck, maybe this dude's okay.
We were like, he told me that and I was like, oh, he's your dad. Mm-hmm. Like straight, I knew then before anything else. Before I didn't see a picture of him, I think at this point, or maybe I had.
Not yet. I showed you after I talked.
Yeah, to him, but it was it was
wild, man.
Yeah, but
lots of emotional roller coasters for a lot of people. I told him about the podcast and stuff, and I've got some other family members and stuff. One of them has checked it out. It's kind of wild. I'm not gonna call her out.
Hi.
Hello. She enjoys my shit posting.
Well, it's just great.
Yeah, it's fucking funny shit. But yeah, it's wild, man. Like I've got siblings and stuff. I also didn't realize that I didn't tell my brother. Yeah, I found out officially on Thanksgiving. So I went and hung out with my brother and was talking to him, my stepbrother. Was talking to him, and we started getting real deep with each other, and not that way. We're not that kind of stepbros.
What's wrong, stepbro?
But it was weird. My brother has a podcast as well, too. He hasn't released anything yet. He's been guests on people's stuff. His is more intellectually oriented.
I think we talked about it before, yeah.
Might have.
But yeah, whenever you'll know when he releases.
Yeah, but it was wild because we were talking, and we were supposed to go to our grandparents, his side, at like 3, and we started talking at like 2, and then it was like 6. And both of us the entire time, we didn't say it out loud until we got into the car to go to our grandparents' house. We were like, hey, we just basically did a 3-hour long podcast, almost 4. And like, it was smooth. We talked about funny shit, which is what you and I do. Yeah. We talked about real shit, which is what he does. And I guess you and I on this episode.
Yeah, this is definitely the most real episode so far. I'll make it not, but
yeah,
later.
I mean, I will too.
We'll get there later.
Yeah. I mean, I've been awake for over 36 hours.
Yeah, we'll get loopy. Yeah. We'll get back to it,
which was fucking wild. I'll get into that after this. But yeah, I told my brother about it, but it was weird because we were talking to each other about like how people are afraid to like step out of their comfort zones, and we think that our generation and especially Gen Z are going to they're going to be the ones that stop having normal jobs. And he was talking about how proud he is of me and you for just like doing this. He's like, yeah, you know, you're small now, but he's like, you guys don't care if you get big. You want to do this.
It's all about funny jokes to us.
Yeah.
That's it.
And hanging out. And especially now that I don't live here, like,
Yeah.
dude, I was so fucking happy today. I was like dead tired at like 8:00. And then you texted me something and I was like, it's fucking recording day. And then that got me through my whole day.
Yeah.
But
That's
anyways,
fun.
I don't remember what I was getting at, but I'm not going to give too much info about my brother's life. He had it a bit rougher than I did. Not because he's black, which, by the way, he is. He started opening up to me about some of his parental issues he had, and like this and that, and how he wants to like reconnect with some family members and blah blah blah. And I was like, do I have a story for you? So I filled him in on everything, and we talked for like an hour or so about it, man. And it was wild.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's
Even-
pretty.
Even our dad, his dad, my dad.
Yeah, your dad.
I talked to him more than I did my mom, dude. Like, at first I was like, you know, hey, I want to clarify that you're my dad. I want to pinpoint that. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Like-
was like, yeah, I know.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know this guy yet. He could be cool, but like, you are dad.
Yeah.
Which
course.
I told father. That sounds weird. No. And I just don't want to say his name on the podcast.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Hold on. Let's.
Tigre.
El Tigre.
Yeah, there's a joke in there, and I'll tell you after.
Okay, he's El Tigre.
Yeah. I told him about the podcast and stuff because he said I seemed very outgoing, and he's like, I see you posting these weird thumbnails of something. I was like, oh yeah, my buddy and I have a podcast, an excuse to hang out. And like,
Don't watch it.
yeah, I was like, you wouldn't like it. Don't watch it. I was like, I think I actually probably talked shit about you in a lot of the episodes. Sorry.
And he's probably like, yeah.
Yeah. I did tell him I was going to like eventually talk about this on the podcast. Which for you guys, it's been how long since Halloween for this episode? I don't even know.
Yeah. Something.
It's been a while for you guys. It's been a while for us too.
December?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something. One of the days. You'll see what day
Yeah,
it
you'll
is.
see it. It's yeah.
I'm tired.
Me too. But it's been a while for us, so like I've had time to process it. Blah blah blah. You're getting a phone call. You want to answer it live on the air?
No, I don't.
Good, because we're not live.
Anyways.
But yeah. Long story short, we processed a lot of stuff. I have not told all of the family members. Yeah. But
You'll
hey,
get there.
if you watch the podcast,
You
guess
know.
what? You know.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker. Oh. No.
Huh.
I said surprise, motherfucker, and I was like, ah.
Yeah. To be fair, also, again, you're on hour, 38, 39 of no sleep yet. So
Yeah.
you're having fun.
Which is, it's been very
Yeah.
fun, dude. I forgot the fucking tangent I was going to do to bring it back. Damn it.
I got my Pokemon.
I have siblings.
So I got Diamond. I figured out what happened.
Yeah, fill me in. I got like actually real there for a second. I was like, whoa.
I can't remember if I actually talked about it at all, but anyways.
Do you like that magic trick?
No.
I know, it's old water.
Like, don't do that yourself.
I just love your face. You're like, where did you get more water?
No, I knew it was there. I knew it was there. I was just, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I guess we should explain this too.
Why?
We always have a beer on the episode.
Oh, the water, yeah.
We're sober. No, we're not. I'm just. I'm very tired. Truthfully, I'm exhausted. So I was like, Brandon, I'm not having a beer on the episode. I'm like, I will fall asleep before the transition. I did do a shot to wake up, which helped a lot. Brandon partook in his. It's not illegal anymore.
It's not.
He partook in his
smoking
things.
marijuanas.
Yeah. And I apologize to future Brandon in advance because I know one of my things was constantly talking over him. I have to talk to stay awake, buddy. I'm not
That's
looking
fine.
at you. I'm apologizing to you too, but I'm looking at future Brandon. I'm really sorry, buddy. I love you. You're the best. And he's
Thanks.
barking. Also, I love you. You're the best. You've helped me a lot.
Yeet.
Especially this year, my guy.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah.
But so like, I figure out essentially what happened to my Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
They end up. I realize like I finally find an email, and it says that they canceled my order
Shit.
and never mailed it or nothing. They told me they canceled it on the 17th. The game came out the 18th.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just ended up having to download it straight to my Switch.
Do you have
so
an SD card for your Switch?
Maybe.
We'll go to Micro Center and we'll get you one.
But yeah, it's
It doesn't have very good storage space on a Switch.
it does not.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was really I'm loving it now that I have it. It's I'm a little I just got to kind of a spoiler alert if you haven't played it yet, but they
If you haven't
changed.
played a 20-year-old game. Oh, they changed something. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I haven't played it. I don't care.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Red Gyarados.
Did they change how you get it?
Wait, hold on. Did they have? That's not it. That was. Well, that was the. It.
Yeah, the Red Gyarados was in it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I played Ruby and Sapphire, man.
I'm trying to think if it was that or if that was.
I did like Crystal. That's
No,
the
that
one it's
was.
based off of, right? Crystal?
Yes. Oh no, was that Gold and Silver?
I think it's Gold and Silver and Crystal was the third one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's second. Oh yeah, technically.
The
Well,
third.
yeah,
came out
because
the
they
same
had.
time, but it was the combination one. Yeah.
Yeah, because they did red, red, blue,
Yeah.
yellow.
Those
then-
games.
No, red, blue, yellow, and then they did Gold and Silver.
Yeah, it's a
So second gen.
remaster of second gen. Yeah, right. Diamond and Pearl.
No, that'd be third.
What is the new one?
Diamond and Pearl.
Okay,
So it'd be the third. This is a remaster of the third gen.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, Heart Gold and Heart Soul Silver.
Yeah.
That one. Okay. That
But
makes sense.
either way, I do enjoy it. I think it's I just love that they made it obviously way more updated, and
yeah,
I might be wrong with so they may not have changed portions of it. But it could have been,
Yeah. I'm a little jealous of everybody with their Switches, man. I'm not hinting at anybody to get me a Switch or anything. I'm not. Brandon, you and Melissa don't have to give me shit anymore, dude. Like,
I mean,
serious. Like, you guys have done so much for me this year alone, and then that fucking DNA test, yeah. You
it's
guys are fucking good.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Literally, the only thing I want from you is to borrow your Christmas tree this year.
yeah, basically, and you're gonna take that if you can on the way out.
Yeah.
If it'll fit.
How big is it?
It's thick.
Somebody clip that down.
It's got 3 C's.
Yeah, somebody clip that portion. We're the ones that are going to clip it. I'll clip it down. How big is it? It's thick.
So we transition.
Is it? Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Wow.
we got real serious in the
We
beginning
did.
and kind of
Yeah.
But we'll see you in a second.
Yeah. Didn't work.
So
Yep. I'm sorry. Right before we
yeah,
came back,
Penny,
Penny's playing downstairs, and
she yelps in excitement for the ball. It's
Yeah.
really weird. It makes it sound like she hurts
it
herself.
does. She runs down the
It's-
stairs, and I feel like she
She skips stairs. We've noticed
Yeah.
it now. It's like, God
gotta-
damn it, Penny, you
yeah.
gotta stop
You
it.
gotta be very careful with that. She's a small dog.
Yeah.
Problems and stuff.
Yeah, we gotta
What's with this episode? Like,
This is really. It's been a rough week,
dude. It has.
Well,
it's been a
okay.
rough month, honestly, for
Well,
me.
then how about this? Let me fucking just break out a question.
Fuck.
Unless you have something to talk about.
Kinda. So, remember when I said I wanted to get into music?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I was doing some stuff with Jeff. We haven't released that because we haven't finished it. It's not bad. It's just not where we want it yet. Some other people I know that have recording studios and stuff have moderately reached out in like a friendly way, like a kind of like, hey, you and or Brandon want to do some music stuff, come hang out. But you know who didn't reach out in a friendly way?
Who?
It was more like a you can actually do music kind of way, and you should do music to go along with your channel kind of way.
Your bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
George Fullon was like, hey, you come help me finish up the basement. He's like, I will pay you too much money for 1 day's worth of work, which I got to find out the time frame for that.
Yeah.
Because there was other stuff that popped up that I got to go deal with this weekend, so I can't go do that.
That's fair.
I'm not going to get into that on here. But yeah, he was like full on. He was like, dude, like I listened to some of your, the thing you did with Jeff. He's like, it's not bad. I can tell it's not where you want it. But it's good. He's like, and I've heard you sing a few times. He's like, you figure out your melody and like the fucking genre you want to do. And then I like showed him that song that I was telling you about. And he's like, huh, that's kind of like pop punky hip hop. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, he looked right at me and was like, yeah, that's legitimately just you. I was like, yeah. And I was like, Brandon can be my Travis Barker because he's a drummer. But
I can do it.
yeah, he unironically was like, if you and Brandon want to fucking come down, like, he's like, not even just because you're my brother and Brandon's your friend. He's like, you guys, you're funny. He's like, I know you're smart. So he's like, yeah, you could do funny style music, but like, I know you can actually write some deep shit.
Yeah.
He's like, you sent me that poem you wrote after your first really bad breakup, which was really fucking good poem. Like really good.
Nice.
Which as soon as I sent that to my brother, he's like, never thought of me the same. It had to do with using humor as a coping mechanism. He's like, you're hiding a lot of shit. And I was like, yeah. Go to therapy. Seriously. I'm bringing that back. Only because of the status I posted a year ago.
That's fair.
I was like, yeah, nobody really realized that I was actually really sad except for you, Melissa, Katie, and probably a couple other people.
Yeah,
but
basically.
everyone else was like, oh, this is a really wholesome post. And I was like, I am hurting.
Yeah, basically. It was, no, fuck.
We're tangenting now. We're still getting deep, but we're tangenting in a good way.
Well, like, I just,
Sine cos. Math jokes. Y equals mx plus my dick to your bitch's face.
with 5 fingers to the face. Slap.
I haven't had any sleep.
I haven't slept in 4 days.
I haven't slept in a fortnight. Hit your girl up, had a fun night.
It has been very wild.
Gave her that dick just right. She said it was adequate for being just white. I rap better than that, but that was off the cuff. I ain't even wearing cuffs right now. I ain't cuffed. It's cuffing season. You can get fucked.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
Okay. Brandon's getting up. He's standing over there. He's got a really, really kind of okay butt.
We're good.
I was about to say, were we not recording that entire time again?
No, I was worried I accidentally clicked the wrong inputs, but we're good.
I was like, dude.
It's just I'm looking at the waveforms, and I think just one of them is
one of yours is you're I'm bigger than you.
Yes. It's but it's picking up, I think.
Yeah, it's cool.
Maybe. We'll see.
Do we want to pause and verify?
Yes. Okay, yeah. Never mind, we're fine.
Yeah.
I was just being extra careful because I've been moving things around
Yeah.
because I got a new system that I'm going to set up, and we'll see if it sounds better when you hear it.
Oh, also speaking of new setup,
Yes. Ooh.
George is going to loan me some stuff to use to where I can start learning how to stream.
Nice.
Which once I get that set up, I don't think it's going to blow up. I'm not going to be some crazy big streamer.
Just for fun.
Just for funsies. Once I get that set up and figure it all out, which George is figuring it out at the same time, I'm going to take that knowledge, bring it over here, set you up with a spot to stream wherever you want. I'm assuming probably your basement.
Here.
You know, or
It'll
actually,
be in here.
yeah.
This will be my background.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I mean, this is where my computer's at. This is where the powerhouse computer's at. It's up here. The old computer will go downstairs.
The old Darth Vader. Actually,
for the other sets. When we set those up,
that would work. I was gonna say if you wanted to, but I forgot we were doing other sets. I was
Yeah.
gonna say if you'd be down, I'd borrow that. That way I can have something to work with. For editing and stuff. That way I can start taking that off your hands. But you're right, having another setup down there would be smart. Eventually I'll get one. If I do a couple more of these 34-hour days.
Yeet.
Yeah. Which do you want me to
go for it?
Fill you in on some of that? So I worked. I can't math. I went home around like midnight. I go into work at like 6. I did this of my own volition. No one forced me into it, just so you know. I just wanted to make sure the other shifts were doing their shit right. That way they didn't fuck over my shifts or themselves. But I went home and I got some food and I took a shower and I took a poop. And then...
Important.
I started making some dumb posts on the interwebs, which was very fun. And then some things started happening, which I won't delve into. But, yeah. Now you know where that all took place, Brandon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna continue going on tangents. You gotta give me some shit.
No. So okay, like I said, it's obviously we're talking about how tired you are. So
yeah, we don't have to make it a short episode.
I have a couple things we can talk about.
Go ahead, continue. I did remember when I was watching the episode back. That I promised in the episode that I would get this.
And you didn't.
And I didn't.
It's fine. I don't mind. We'll get it. Let's see if you can do it now on camera. And he got it.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I finally did what I promised. See that, Brandon? I ain't no liar.
So,
Yes.
one question, Hayes.
Are we doing an accent?
No.
Can we do
Actually, hold on. I have a tangent. It's just a terrible story.
Okay.
So, at my work one time, I remember this would have been at least like 7 or 8 years ago. And I'm talking to the dude, and this is around the time like Joe Rogan is sponsored by Fleshlight.
Oh, yes.
So it's like it was a very popular thing at the time.
That's weird.
So I was joking around with a coworker, and I'm like, hey, so like I think it'd be funny. This is like $1 million idea. Here's what we do is we make a Fleshlight, but it's camo colored.
Ah.
And you call it the Camo Toe. And a portion of every Camo Toe sold goes to the services. And that way you can really fuck the government. I just threw that in. That wasn't the original pitch. The original pitch was just like Camo Toe. But I was like, that's fucking hilarious. He's like, I mean, that's hilarious.
I'm trying to come up with like a fake ad read for that.
I mean, we could definitely do it.
Like I'm picturing like
That can be a sketch, is the Camo Toe.
You know what I've always loved in podcasts?
That means we have to buy a fleshlight.
Do you think I don't have several? No, I don't have any. I also don't have hoes. Don't assume anything. The only thing I'm fucking is great.
Or we could make a really
self-deprecating jokes.
We could just make the really shitty homemade one that looks like trash for the
that
video.
We talked about how to make that.
I've never made one. We'll have to look them up.
I know how to make them.
Okay. Because
I was in the army. We all know how to make
I'm old fashioned.
If
I just fuck.
yes.
But before
we go on another tangent, I'm a lefty. Just so you know,
I got rid of my couch.
No one's gonna get that joke but us.
And other pubescent teen males.
Yeah, just a little behind the scenes. I'm not gonna tell you what anything is about, but Brandon and I have been writing some sketches. But anyway, I'm sorry. Fuck, I gotta get back. I'm back on my medication, if you can believe it. I'm on Ritalin again. It's supposed to make things better, but you know what? It's made happen.
On 36 hours of sleep.
Oh yeah,
not
36
sleep.
hours of sleep, but not even just that. Like, it helps me control what I focus on, and it makes me remember the things that are important. I'm getting deep again. I'm sorry, but it made me like really focus on shit posting. You know why? Because I wanted to market the channel. You know why? Because Brandon is very important to me. And then today, I was like, you need to make this episode really good. And I was like, but you're really fucking tired.
We can do this.
We can do this. I could go for like fucking hours, dude, if I didn't have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
we should do that one day. I'm getting on a tangent. We should do that one day, though. If we have like the day off, we should just be like, hey, we're dropping a fucking 8-hour long podcast.
If we can go for that long,
that could be our first live. Like, well, you know how Twitch streamers do like the 8-hour.
Oh, that'd
Twitch
be cool.
Stream? Yeah, we just get on and talk to people. That'd be dope. But anyways, back to what the fuck I was talking about before. I lost it.
Anyways, no, we could definitely do.
No, I got it back. I got it back.
Well, I was gonna say we can do camel toe.
Camel toe. What I was going to say is one of my favorite things on podcasts is when they like brainstorm an idea on the podcast.
Yeah.
We went off on too many tangents, so I forgot all of my ideas.
Good thing it's recorded.
Yeah. But I will say this just because it's on recording. The one idea I remember is I want it to be a very patriotic commercial.
Yeah.
Like, overly patriotic, like an eagle flying in the background. I still have my uniforms. I could throw those on and we could have like a fucking soldier like picking up his child and blah blah blah.
Do you think we could get some of our friends?
Oh, for fucking sure.
Come up, be like, hey, bring us some beer. We'll give you a place to stay and food for the whole time, and then you can.
You know how many of my military buddies, if I hit them up right now, I was like, hey, I'm making a fake commercial for a fleshlight called the Camatoe. It's camouflage. The joke is that each purchase goes to supporting the troops. Also, if we make any money off of this stuff, we're going to give some of it to support the troops.
For that video,
yeah.
If for some reason, all of it.
But yeah, we could get a fuck ton of them.
That'd be so funny.
Like, legitimately. I have several that have actually hit me up already, and they're like, if I'm ever in Michigan, I'm stopping by and I want to be a guest on the channel.
I'm down.
Also, they get it. They're like, it's an excuse to hang out. They're like, I will, if I'm in Michigan, I want to see you. I'm going to come be a guest. We're going to catch up on a recording. And I'm like, that's dangerous.
But
because we're veterans.
But also, like, yeah, he's just got to be like, hey, just don't forget to not talk shit about your family. That, I mean, not like they're gonna watch.
Yeah, well, not
to
even
be fair.
Just that. The thing is, like, you've seen some of it, especially with me and Damon.
Yeah,
Damon has gotten in significant trouble, but those girls were shitty people. We'll say things that we're used to saying around our other veteran buddies who like know we are 100% joking, but we're like pushing that that
boundaries.
because
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we're all fucking family here, so we can make fun of you for, you know, you like girls.
Yeah.
We can fuck around and make fun of you, but we love you. You say that to some civilian friends, and this isn't me saying I've do it on purpose. We've learned what we can and cannot do to respect others and support them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just a different kind of support in the military. You do that to a civilian buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean you definitely like. I mean, I don't always drop my dad humor on everyone.
Yeah. I can't
You-
drop my absent father humor anymore.
No, yeah, you've lost a chunk of your material, my friend. I can't. I know where it's at.
It's in the Whitechapel Cemetery. Every time we drive past it, he points it out.
I do actually.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny.
I really do.
The first time I was confused, because we were driving together, and literally the first, like, it might have been the first time we hung out, we started making dad jokes. I know it was within the first, like, month.
Yeah.
So
You definitely wouldn't have driven past it the first time.
Yeah, I knew that your dad was dead, and we drove by it, and he goes, huh, there's my dad. And I was like, what? I was like, no, he's, oh my God. And then I made one of my favorite dad jokes, which was, mine's probably in there too. At least I hope. And now I feel bad.
I mean, hey.
But at the time,
You don't know.
I wasn't angry at him. Not anymore. I just
It's
thought it
also a
was funny.
lot funnier.
Yeah, I thought it was
It's a chalk
funny.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up, where was I at?
Not Whitechapel, I hope.
Not Whitechapel.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we're talking
guys.
about
Yeah.
bad humor.
Bad humor.
Not
No.
necessarily
Yeah,
bad
obviously,
humor,
no, I just don't, yeah.
I
I obviously
your
don't.
audience and
Here and there, yeah. Know your audience, you don't.
yeah. It's I talked
Be
to
respectful of people, obviously. That's basically it. I'm very...
Yeah.
My humor, obviously, like, to be honest, like... It has to be honestly like unbearably grotesque kind of shit to be like
really offensive.
for me. Yeah, to me be like other than that, like I'll laugh at pretty much anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. I get obviously like people don't like certain jokes. I'm like, yeah,
I get it. I actually I was going to change my cover photo today to something that I thought was hilarious. Or no, it was the picture I shared of me and Kyle. Zander. And this was years ago. You know.
edit it like an anime,
Ooh, that'd be good.
then make it your cover photo.
But someone in the comments on that, because I was just going to share the post directly and be like, haha, look at this. It was so many years ago. Then I read the comments, and somebody had made an R-word joke, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I wasn't really even comfortable with that back then, but like,
yeah.
But anyways, yeah, know your audience. Which, for example, I've been making this joke for a little while now because I respect LGBT and pronouns and whatnot. But for me as a person, I think this is funny. I've said like I identify as a himbo, or my pronouns are himbo, and then I follow it up with head empty but my dick fat. Meaning, like, I don't really have any thoughts. I got good dick, and I care about people, which is what a himbo is. I made that joke around some new people, and they got, like, very mad and thought that I was insulting pronouns and whatnot. Which I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. Whatever your pronouns are, I'll fucking... I'll
I assume also
people
under
respect.
influence.
Yeah, and they assumed,
Also,
like, Chad-looking dude. Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. So it was, we had a nice little talk, and I was like, no, like, blah, blah, blah. And then other friends were like, no, he's like way up on our side.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes we wonder if he's, like, not with us. I was like, hey.
No. Yeah. Fucking full support, my friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can end it here ish. But
Here-ish. Do we want to do a question?
yeah, I can do. Well, okay, I can do my one. I'll do a question. So it's way more upbeat. What if you wouldn't gain weight
Oh.
for a day? What would be what would you eat? What's the perfect meal?
I want to add a additional things to that. Also, fun fact, slight tangent. When I was growing up, I had a speech impediment. When I'm really tired or very drunk or very, I guess, energetic or emotional, it comes out. It's a bit of a stammer. Certain words I can't say makes it difficult. I'm sure you guys have noticed by now. Please don't make fun of me in the comments for stammering. I'm very sensitive. But anyways, the addition that I want to add, not only will you not gain weight, you will be able to taste the food, but you won't feel it in you. Because sometimes, if you overeat.
Oh, like just keep eating and eating and eating?
You won't get that nausea. You won't get that, like, gotta poop right now type sensation. So it's like
you'll never get, like, overly stuffed, but you'll get full.
Yeah, you get the taste and the enjoyment of it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so.
What would I eat, though?
See, for me, okay, since I posed the question, I'll go first. For me, I mean, it's got to be like a country fried steak and eggs with biscuits on the side with extra gravy, because I love sausage gravy. So give me the extra, because that's what I always do. I'll get the biscuits with it, and then any extra gravy I have from the country fried steak, I always throw it on the biscuits.
Yeah.
That is always that, or like the country boy omelet. And if you don't know what that is, Ram's Horn, it's an omelet with sausage, egg, and cheese omelet with hash browns inside of it, and then
it's really good,
covered in sausage gravy and cheese.
It's really good.
It's amazing. But then my lunch.
Oh, dude, you're doing full course fucking meals. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good. That's good. No, because I had two options. That's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep it going.
Lunch is going to be, it's hard to say either between like just like a straight, like really good fucking mac and cheese, or like just like a really solid burger. Cause like,
choices.
I don't know because to me, I'm not sure if I want to do either like the thick burger, because like those can be like good sometimes, burger. Or if you want like, I want like almost like a triple bacon, a Culver's burger, just the double bacon smash patty with just.
I love Culver's, but I got to take you somewhere better. We got to go to Royal.
Of course,
Royal. Go to Royal.
I know what you're talking about. I think.
Oh, so fucking good.
Smash Little Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, but of course, it's a small one place, so you can't get it. So I like a good smash bro. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
I was touching the metal.
And then for dessert or dinner, I'm probably gonna go with like, depending on the day, either like obviously like just like a really solid steak with like garlic mashed potatoes. And I'm gonna do like a cheese, some kind of fancy veggie. I don't know. I love a solid steak with like a really good cocktail, but also, it can be either that or like a really solid like pasta.
Oh yeah,
like a ravioli. Or even just like a super, super good, like, even like maybe like a very fancy, amazing spaghetti that was put in the fridge for the night, and then they reheat it the right way and like cover it with like cheese and like a casserole and some extra sauce, fresh sauce. Your turn.
You gave me a lot of options.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna do one right now, and then I'm gonna do a breakdown of meals.
Chocolate shake with lunch, by the way, also.
Dude, fucking milkshake forever.
Because of course, yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, post.
Yeah, of course.
Post workout, post fuck.
Yeah.
You ever had a milkshake after?
No. Hold on. No.
I have.
I guess technically we left it in the fridge in between.
I made milkshakes after.
Yeet.
Yeah.
With your
My
blender.
KitchenAid hand mixer. No, we were done. I was like, hey, yo, girl, you want some fucking milkshakes? And she was like, you just made my milkshake. And I was like, that's a dumb joke. Why did Edie say that on the podcast? Anyways, the one meal that I would have for every single meal, it's a little deep and sad boyish, but not really, because it was a really fucking good food. And I'll even fucking say the name on here. People know I know her, and we're still friendly. Kelly Roy's mom's spaghetti. That shit's bomb. I've been trying to figure out the sauce recipe for fucking over a decade now. Tell me. I need it. I need to make it for Brandon. It's so fucking good. But the breakdown meal to meal, breakfast. I was thinking omelets. I was thinking breakfast sandwiches because breakfast sandwiches are dope. But just Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's it. As much as I want. Because that shit's bomb.
Breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, because it makes me think about, like, when I was at... Sorry to interrupt your list.
No, go ahead. I interrupted you so many times.
At my work is that, like... We used to... there used to be a guy... He was a team leader on the door line, and in the morning, he had two of those flat... the pans that you just turn on it's like a portable like griddle.
Yeah.
Two electric griddles.
Or flat top.
Yeah. One of those, flat top griddle. Yeah. He would make these breakfast sandwiches. It'd be like sausage or bacon with an egg and then, mayo.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick.
Yeah.
I'm messaging you, not someone
Go
else.
for it.
So continue your story.
And those would always hit the spot because they were cheap, but like they were literally like you would go order it and then like give them like a couple minutes and then go pick it back up because it'd be hot. And it was just like, obviously it's not the greatest breakfast sandwich and always not the best made, but like you can always kind of slightly rearrange. Oh, cheese obviously too. And you can always rearrange it if you needed, but like at work we needed like that is the best sandwich.
Dude, that would be
Anyways, so breakfast sandwich.
I'm finishing texting you a thing.
Oh.
You may read it after I tell you what I would eat. So I would either go breakfast sandwich or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Lunch, beans and weenies.
Oh,
over
hot dogs.
Rice. I made that at Melissa's house. I came home one day. I was like homesick. My mom and I used to make that all the time. I came home. I made like a whole pot of it. And it was just going to town. I gave some to Melissa too. I think you were at work.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, I fucking love beans and weenies. I'm going to give them more.
Chili cheese dogs, man.
Dude, that was my next fucking one. It was literally chili cheese dogs.
For dinner?
No.
Oh, for lunch.
I was going to make a joke and be like, well, what about second lunch?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Dude, yeah.
Dude,
that's
so good. I'm not talking coney dogs either, which are different to me.
I want
a chili dog.
I miss the old chili cheese, the foot-long chili cheese dog I used to get.
Dude.
I'll have to go there and get it someday, but anyways.
That should be our dining in the dark thing. We should do chili cheese dogs.
Foot-long chili cheese dog. It's like,
we don't give them forks or anything. We fucking tie their hands behind their back and we're like, you gotta eat it with your mouth. And they're like, what is it?
Anyways, you should finish your list.
Right. Dinner. When we talked the caveat of adding not getting sick.
Yeah.
You were like, yeah, you will not get sick from it.
Oh.
It opened my fucking mind to my favorite food that I forgot about because I'm allergic to it and I can't eat it. And do you want to know what I'm going to have for fucking dinner?
Onion rings.
Hell yeah. I'm going to have a side of onion
or a
rings.
bloomin' onion.
No. Fuck bloomin' onions. Onion rings
They're
are
not
crispier
bad,
and
actually.
better. I don't like bloomin' onions.
If they're done the
straws.
right
I
way.
don't like them. I like the onion ring because they're a ring, and like you bite into it and then slowly move it around. It's fun.
Yeah.
Can't eat them. They make me sick. I die.
He dies.
But do you want to know what I would have for the entree? Something that I've always fucking wanted to have. Always, but I can't. There's 2 dishes actually that I can never have. 1, French onion soup. 2,
Yeah.
I want a steak with caramelized onions on top.
Yeah.
You
With
have no
with a
idea.
shallot butter.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shallot, rosemary, thyme butter. Oh.
I can't eat it.
Yeah,
I
basically.
mean, I could eat it, but then it'll be really bad later.
Honestly, I feel like it'd be one of those funny things that like this is the worst video we've ever made. And it's just you eating a steak with caramelized onions on it with an EpiPen. We're driving you to the hospital as you eat it on the way.
It's a little different from a regular allergy.
I
I'm
know.
sure an EpiPen would help. But I call it an allergy. It's not really allergic. It's an adverse reaction. You know, when you cut onions and you cry.
Yeah.
I don't cry because I'm a man. No. It affects my eye really weird, specifically my left eye, where it just, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And then that pressure turns into a migraine, and that migraine and the pain gets so intense that I get vertigo and nausea, and like I can't see, and it actually makes it difficult to talk sometimes if it's really bad, which sort of my migraines. I should figure that out eventually. I've been trying since I was 6. The only way to stop it, like as quick as possible, is to throw up, like
Yeah.
profusely.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Hey, Pepto-Bismol.
That's it, folks.
Thanks for watching. We love you guys.
Love you. Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye, guys.
Bye.